Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you whenever you may be watching. I'm Grant Thomas, this is Fine Fast Food, and today, you see it, it's Taco Bell time. We're gonna do some time traveling, decades menu time, going back, see some of the popular Taco Bell items, see what it's about. We have made it. Taco Bell Decades Menu. It's a lot of food, 5 different items. The Decades Menu. What is this? Decades. Is it that old? Is this food really that old? No, it's not. Where the name comes from, the Decades Menu. This food, these items, I'll show you right here. Tostada. 1960s Taco Bell. This is an item that they used to have in the 1960s. Give you another example. The Mexi Melt. I've never had this before, and I only know what it is because I can see the ingredients. This is the Mexi Melt. This is from, let me make sure, the 1980s. So if that gives you an idea of what the promotion is, that's it. That is it. I'll take 3 to 5 minutes explaining the promotion, but this is absolutely perfect. It's short, it's sweet, it's a lot of items, but super easy on the marketing. All 5 of these items, including this little crispanada, people have been asking for this back for a very long time, and it's back. Taco Bell Heard, and that is truly, for me, that's the marketing. Taco Bell Heard. 5 items, fan favorites, old school items that put people on Taco Bell. Items that, let's say you sitting at home, this is your childhood with Taco Bell, and that's really what they're going for. They want people who remember these items. They want Taco Bell fans to experience over the years what Taco Bell is, what Taco Bell is about. And I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. I was gonna say this, I don't think I said it. They're all below $3. Not a single one of these items before taxes costs $3. Not even $15 after tax for this whole menu. The quizzes in the app, they're doing a lot of quizzes right now. If you open the Taco Bell app, take a quiz, you have a chance to win free merchandise, free Decades merch, free cup. They're doing a lot with this Decades promotion. Again, I can't talk about this for that long. All of these items they've been done before. They're returning. They're basic Taco Bell, taking it back to the roots. I like it. I personally think it's a 10. All of them, they're all marketed the same way. So that's that. Now, I'm gonna go in order. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. So, turbo rating, you know how it goes. Better, we're getting quicker with it. So that's that. Tostada, 1960s. Smell. You see it all there, you get it all there in the smell. For me, this is one of the ones that I'm looking forward to the most. It's this and this. These are cool, but these are the ones that I'm excited for. For me, on the smell, I'd have to say an 8. Basic, it's what it is. Tostada, taco shell. Look, you see it, and just as I said, all the ingredients, it's a tostada. You see it all there. Very similar to the picture because I don't know how you could mess up a tostada. That's the point. It's a tostada. And it looks good. I'd say an 8, maybe a 9. One of the most basic food items I can think of. That's what this is. And taste time. Let's see. Tostada time. I love that. That, to me, you think about a tostada, that was so simple, yet so good. Why is this not on the menu? That's where I think this blows my mind. This should be on the menu 1000%. Some of these items you can make with existing items. Some of them you can request and they'll give it to you. The only thing on this that Taco Bell doesn't normally have is the shell. Why? This should be at Taco Bell all the time. For that price, automatic. I would buy that all the time. Perfect snack, nothing terrible on it. So simple, so good. On the taste, I must add, mix this in with that sauce, takes it from here to here. So good. Has to be, I'd say a 10. I would really say a 10. For what that was, it should not be as good as it is. It might just be a shell, beans, cheese, lettuce and sauce, but it's so much more than that. So good. So now 1970s, we got the green sauce burrito. It's this one, and I know it's this one because I got it grilled. It normally doesn't come grilled, but with some of these burritos, you obviously have the option. That's how I prefer them. So I got a grilled green sauce burrito. I'm pretty sure it's beans, green sauce, cheese, and onions. So green sauce burrito. Smell. This smells like a burrito, but you know what I'll do? I'll take a bite, and then we're gonna fire through those ratings. Green sauce burrito, let's get into it. All right, smell, now that we have it open, it just smells like beans, weirdly enough. You don't smell any cheese, you don't smell any sauce, you don't smell anything. No onions even, you just smell the beans. On the smell, I'd have to give it, I'd say a 6, maybe a 5. I only say 6 because it's not like it's bad, just definitely a 6. Look, you guys see it, normal burrito, but then obviously you take a bite, it's just kind of It's a very weird mix. It's beans, cheese, green sauce, and then cheese, right? Did I say cheese already? No, and the onions. Those are just 4 things. How do you think that looks? Super appetizing, super good, how do you think it looks? When I go to Taco Bell, I normally get the cheesy bean and rice burrito. That thing blows this thing out of the water. I was kind of looking forward to this. I wanted to see how it would be. I was interested, but this is just kind of A very weak item, I must say. It's very weird. On the look, I'd say a 4. It's just missing something. If this had meat in it, I think it'd be a lot better than it is. Anything, it's just missing something. On the taste, it's definitely gonna be, give it a 5. I like the beans. I like Taco Bell beans. I like the tortilla. You know, it doesn't bother me. It's just what else they did to it. It doesn't really mix. Weird combination by Taco Bell is what it is. And now to the 80s, the great 80s. Mexi Melt. And this thing, I will say, when you hear the ingredients, you're gonna understand right away. There's gonna be a little bit of bias on this one. There's pico de gallo in here. There's meat, cheese, and pico de gallo. Do I mind onions? No. Do I mind cilantro? No. But we've been over this many times. I absolutely hate tomatoes, and they're in here. Normally I'd sub them off, but considering if I did that, this would have been tortilla, meat, and cheese. We're gonna try it. Probably take some off, like right there. See that tomato? We're gonna take him out. I don't want to see them. I don't want to remember that they're in there. That's how we're gonna do it. Mexi Melt, smell. Say a 6. You get the tomato, but it's also the Taco Bell beef that kind of throws me off. I've never been the biggest fan. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to elaborate. It's definitely not the most appetizing smell I've ever gotten from there. I thought the look was kind of cool up until I opened it. I realized how thin it is. That's my finger for comparison. It's literally my finger, but probably even more thin. It's just not big at all. Obviously there doesn't look like it's that full. See a lot of space over here. Just looks like an open-ended burrito. A flat open-ended burrito. I'll give it a 5. And now taste. I must say, once I took the tomatoes out, as you saw me doing, fantastic. The first bite, I got no tomato, and I liked it. And I was surprised. It was good. The second bite, that's where I got the tomato, and that's where I hated it. And you could probably see it in the video that I hated it. But then I thought, you know what? We're just gonna take the tomatoes out, because pico de gallo, there's still, obviously, again, still cilantro, there's still onion, and it was good that way. As it's served, No. As it's served, probably like a 4, another one, but I modified it. I ate it my way, and I did like it. So, I'm gonna give it a 7. If you work with it a little bit, you do your own little magic to it, it can be really good. So, kind of average it out. So, brings us to the 1990s. Gordita Supreme. And is it really a Supreme if I ordered it without tomatoes and sour cream? Yes, it is. It's a GT Supreme. But really, all jokes aside, this is very basic. Cheese, lettuce, and the beef. And as you can see, I'm taking most of it out because Taco Bell just has this problem. Nobody wants this. This type of cheese is terrible. The 3 cheese blend. If I wanted 3 cheese blend, I'd go to Ralph's. I'd go to my supermarket. Even Jack in the Box got the memo. They throw the American cheese on the taco and they fry it, and they do tacos a million times better than Taco Bell because nobody, and I'll repeat it a million times, nobody likes this cheese. Nobody likes this cheese. Garbage cheese. So I'm already kind of not excited for the Gordita Supreme, as you can see. So smell, it's a piece of flatbread with Taco Bell beef in it. It's really what it is. And the smell, just like the last one, it's that weird Taco Bell beef. Kind of but then the flatbread, I'm a flatbread fan, so I'll give it a 6 on the smell. Then we go to the look. It's also just like the Mexi Melt. It's sad. The look just doesn't do it for me. The shell does. I'm all for the shell, but again, clumpy cheese, none of that does it for me. It's gotta be a 4. Unfortunate, but you saw the cheese. It's so nasty. So Taco Bell kind of messed up with this one. For the scores, so let's see how it actually tastes. Get some of the Diablo. All right. Gordita Supreme with nothing in there. See how it is. This is a good item. This is good right here. I'd eat this. This is a snack. But then you throw in mid lettuce and then you throw in garbage cheese. That's the problem. Mid ingredients. You want to put some sauce on it. You want to jazz it up a little bit your way. Totally good. But not how they serve it to you. It needs a crunch to it. I think that's the biggest problem. I think if you put the steak in here, if they put one of the more premium meat options, it might be a little better. So for me, it's just it's really, really It's going to have to be, I'd say a 5. It is what it is. And really quick, do a little fine, fast magic. I guess I'll move this too. But here it is. And the one thing I don't like about it off the bat, you could easily trick somebody. And what do I mean by that? Cheesy chicken crispanada. Remember? Fine Fast Food's most favorite mid item. This is the crispanada. Same exact packaging, same look. Apple crispanada. That's what this is. And for the smell, just like the crispanada, obviously, fried stuff smells exactly like the cheesy chicken crispanada on the outside. So I'm gonna take that taste and we're gonna run into the scores. Apple crispanada. Let's see it. Yum, absolutely. I thought this would compare most to just the apple pies, your traditional McDonald's, you go to Popeyes. This is so much more than that because you get the apple, obviously, and even you can smell it. You get that caramel. It's in there. This is one of those sweets that I love it. Can't complain. This should be on the menu all the time. Empanada. It's unique. It's Mexican cuisine. Taco Bell should have this style of dessert to fit in more with their restaurant. They're gonna come out with shakes soon. The freezes, all great stuff. It's just more, it's the stuff you see everywhere. This you don't see everywhere because again, Mexican cuisine, empanada, crispanada. Other chains could not pull this off. McDonald's, they can do their pies. They couldn't even compete with this. It's totally different. It has a Taco Bell twist to it. It fits the theme of Taco Bell, which I like. I like a lot. So again, why is this not in stores? It's really beyond me. Because obviously, smell to 10. You know me, I'm a fried food guy. I like this type of stuff. Almost like a fair treat, you know, you're at a carnival, something like that. And then you get the apple, you get the caramel. Huge fan of that type of stuff. And with the look, I think we're gonna have to keep it perfect. And taste, I don't know why I put it down. We already took that taste. Get some more. I completely see, once more, why so many people have wanted this back for so long, and I'm so happy, beyond thrilled that I got to experience it because I've heard so much about it and it's so good. So gotta love it. Absolutely gotta love it. now. You know what time it is? 4:35. At 5:35, we'll be back to you with the feel rating. 5:35. How we feeling? Winner, and those are the losers of the bunch. But obviously the ratings. Starting with the 60s, tostada. Simple, easy, fantastic. That's what I have to say about the Taco Bell tostada. I think it gets a 9. It could easily get a 10. If it had meat on it, that could have made it a 10. In my book. Obviously, simple, $2.19. We went over the price. That would have made it a 10. But other than that, again, perfect. 70s, green sauce burrito. It's definitely going to get a 5. Tostada set the bar. Almost too high because none of the other ones could compete with it. Couldn't even come close. The Mexi Melt, I have to give it a 3. Again, it got a good taste rating because I made it good. But again, base item, that item in the picture, nasty. There's a reason that these items are no longer on the menu. Think about it that way. And how about the Supreme, the Gordita Supreme without the Supreme? Obviously, you'll like it a lot more than I did if you're a sour cream guy, if you're a tomato person. But once more, I'll emphasize, for me, the problem was the ingredients, the quality of the ingredients that were used. Again, Mexi Melt 3, and then the Supreme. I would say another 5. I totally understand why those items are no longer served at Taco Bell. I will never understand why those 2 items are not served at Taco Bell. Very weird release from Taco Bell. And before I forget, it's an obvious 10. It's an obvious 50 out of 50 on the apple crispinata. Maybe on most days it's a 45, maybe 48. But today, this is good. This was really good. Has to. If it was that good, room temperature, I can't even imagine how insane it is out the fryer. Insane. That's really all I got. Decades menu. And speaking of decades, Fine Fast Food, we're an investing channel. When you really look deep down into it, look at the logo. Tell me what that says on there. We're an investing channel. You might not think so. You might think it's food, but I'm telling you, we make money here on Fine Fast Food. And again, speaking of decades, that's where the money's made, my friends. It's made through time. It's not made through you being this brainiac. It's not through a quick boom. That's not how this stuff works. You might think it is, because that's what the internet tells you, but that's not how it works. The real answer is decades. That is the time frame that you should be focused on if you want to make money, serious money in fast food. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me show you. Go to that max. There you go. Boom. 1998. Decades. So if you had stayed in for decades, boom, there's that growth. If you see a company that controls, that sells, that does something very, very well, that competition just can't keep up with, you should really, 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 really consider putting some of your eggs into that company, into those ideas. Because I'm telling you, I promise you, because I've done the same. I've never told you to do things that I haven't done myself. Please remember that. And please, please, please remember, don't forget, you will not regret any of this. I haven't. I'm telling you. You have to know what you're doing. Do your research. It won't hurt you. And now for my favorite time, it's question time. What did you think about the Decades menu? Did you enjoy it? Did you think just like I did? Think the winners, the losers? How did you feel about it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Are one of these items your personal favorite of all time in Taco Bell history? Let us know. We'd love to see and hear what you think in the comments. And I promise you this, I won't judge you. If your favorite item in the history of Taco Bell is the Mexi Melt, no, I will not judge you. But I want to hear it. We want to hear. We'd love to see and hear what you have to say and think about these items. So let us know. And did you like this video? Well, like this video. It lets us know, obviously, you like the video, but more than that, you like the system, the way we do things, the direction we're headed in. So again, like this video. It means a lot to us. But what means the absolute most to us here on this channel, and let me tell you, subscribe. The Fine Fast family. 132. We're up from last time. If you remember what I said last time, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. But even if there were only 60 of us here this time, our principles still stay the same. We're looking for good companies. We're looking for undervalued companies. We're looking for the chains that blow competition out of the water that other chains cannot keep up with. Like I said, a lot of the stuff on this channel, it's repeated. It's constant. It's over and over again. And as much as I don't like doing that to you, and as much as I hate editing it, because yeah, it is the same thing over and over again, and sometimes it gets really annoying and obnoxious. But that, ladies and gentlemen, that is how I learn. This is how I learned. This is how I became the financial guru that I am today. Because I repetitively listened to the same stuff over and over again. Guys like Warren Buffett, guys like Charlie Munger, guys like Peter Lynch, legendary investors, smart money. This is who you gotta listen to. These are the guys right here. Why do you need to go ask your friend who knows nothing about money questions about what you should be doing with your money when you have these guys available to you 24/7 whenever you want through the internet, through one of the greatest tools we've ever had in the world? Just think about that. And oh yeah, you didn't meet those people. They didn't teach you anything. You can say that, but I'm sitting here with the numbers on my side. I've done it myself, and you can do it too. Once more, you just have to know what you're doing. And sometimes you might just have to know who to roll with. I'm telling you, that's what this game is. As long as you know who to roll with, it's pretty safe. Very, very safe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.